Hey guys, what's good? Thank you for tuning into another video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and turn on your post notification so that you will be the first to get the video when it is posted. Today we are talking about a young lady who was killed by her ex-boyfriend. Guys, please, if you're going through any form of domestic violence or know anyone that is going through it, reach out to somebody. Try to seek help. It has been happening way too often. Now, we will be talking about Jamaica Williams.
38-year-old Jamaica Williams lived on Bird Run Drive in Missouri City. She was a loving daughter, sister, and, above all, a mother. She was committed to raising her children with utmost support and love. Her 4 minor children, aged 17, 14, 12 and 7, were being raised by a strong and compassionate woman. According to her sister, Jamaica was a wonderful mother and the rock of the family. Her children were her world, and she loved them wholeheartedly. She was also close with her mother. Although Jamaica was close to all her siblings, she had a special bond with her sister Jatera Williams. The two would talk daily about the kids and their jobs. Jamaica graduated from Alfonso Crutch High School in 2003. She had a passion for learning and growth. After high school, she continued her education at Texas Southern University and studied education. Jamaica was a current employee for Cigna Healthcare as a quality assurance manager. Jamaica was known not only for her educational and professional achievements, but also for her unmatched style. She was a fashionista. She loved singing, dancing, shopping, and arranging family nights. Apart from her family, one important man in Jamaica's life was Christopher Lee Levels, who has been her on and off boyfriend since high school. Levels was also the father of 2 of Jamaica's children. Evidence would later indicate that Levels was abusive towards Jamaica and had threatened her multiple times but never followed through. According to Jamaica's brother, Levels was selfish and never provided for his kids. However, Jamaica allowed Levels to come around because the kids loved him and she didn't want to deprive her kids of their father. Before the incident occurred, Levels and Jamaica had recently broken up again. Jamaica had told Levels that he had 2 days, and after that, he would not be allowed in the house. On November 10, 2023, as Jamaica was getting ready to hang out with friends, Levels grew jealous and told her she was not going anywhere. In a fit of rage, he told her, "Today's the day," and pulled a gun out on her. In the evening, Jamaica's sister got a call from her sister's phone. Jatera was clocking out of work when she picked up the phone and heard her 14-year-old niece say in a trembling voice, "My daddy just killed my mama." Jatera sped to her sister's house while trying to keep her niece calm over the phone. By the time she got there, it was too late. Around 7 p.m., Jatera alerted Houston police, and the house was surrounded by yellow tape. Upon their arrival at the scene, Houston Police Department officers discovered Jamaica lying lifeless in the bedroom. Regrettably, paramedics dispatched from the Houston Fire Department declared her deceased on site. Jamaica had succumbed to a gunshot wound to the face. Investigation began, and unsettling details about the crime emerged.
New at 10, a Missouri City family is pleading for justice for Jamaica Williams. The mother of 4 was killed Friday night in front of her children.
Mia, the family is telling us they believe the ex-boyfriend is responsible and that the shooting happened just 2 days before he was set to move out for good.
She was like the rock of our family.
It's been 72 hours since Jamaica's sisters received news they never expected.
I had got a call from my niece, and my niece was just crying, and she was like, "My daddy just killed my mama."
Police have yet to publicly ID a suspect, but the family says a domestic dispute with Jamaica's ex-boyfriend turned deadly while she was flat ironing her hair.
He just shot her, and then the kid said that he looked back and said, "I can't believe I shot her," and then he just ran out the house and fled in my sister's car.
The family tells us there was a history of verbal threats, but never physical violence.
It was definitely a surprise. However, he have been making threats lately, but we never thought okay, he meant that.
Tonight, Jamaica's friends and family holding a vigil and balloon release.
My family hurt. That's our missing puzzle.
Her father still in disbelief.
I'm feeling devastating right now, man, but I'm trying to hold up for the family.
Today, HPD said no one is in custody yet. The family praying for an arrest soon.
We feel like he's armed and dangerous. We don't know what he'll do to us. He knows where all of us live and things like that. We feel like he don't have anything to lose.
It was revealed that 3 of her children, 14, 12, and 7 years old, had witnessed the crime. Family and friends were saddened by the fact that the kids had to experience such a traumatic event. One of the daughters described that her parents had gotten into an argument where Levels had continuously asked for Jamaica's car keys. When she refused, Levels went into the kitchen and brought a gun. The police already had 3 witnesses to the crime, hence, the search for Christopher Lee Levels began. Witnesses at the scene described a black male fleeing in a white Nissan Altima, again identifying Levels as the primary suspect. Levels was on the run, and police and authorities worked diligently to find him. Meanwhile, Jamaica's family and friends were devastated by the loss. Her siblings were interviewed to learn more about Jamaica's life and relationship with Levels. Jamaica's sister revealed text messages where Levels was threatening Jamaica, telling her he was going to kill her and whoever she was talking to. All 4 children are learning to live without their mother. Jamaica's oldest child, Jaden Williams, spoke with news channels. He was grieving and shared some heartwarming memories. Jamaica was over the moon now that Jaden was finally a high school senior. She always talked about Jaden's graduation, going to his games and watching him walk that stage as a senior. "I'm not just a senior but a senior with honors," Jaden heartbreakingly said. Jamaica's family and friends took to social media wanting her killer to be arrested. Christopher Levels was in the wind for 6 days. On November 16, Levels turned himself in to the authorities. He demonstrated that he was willing to cooperate with the ongoing investigation. Action was taken by the Fort Bend County District Attorney's Office against Levels. He is facing murder charges based on a preliminary investigation and witness statements. Ever since the brutal incident, family and friends of Jamaica Williams have been trying to raise awareness about domestic violence. City leaders convened to share domestic violence numbers in the Houston area. The police chief said 18% of murders are domestic violence related. In an interview, Jatera urged everyone to pay attention to signs of abuse and believe those who share their stories, saying, "You have to believe it." She also said, "If a guy or girl is telling you they will hurt you or kill you or anything else, I would say leave after the first sign." What makes the tragedy even more terrifying is that Jamaica's children had to watch their mother getting murdered. It is heartbreaking to think that this will be the last thing they will remember of their mother. The trauma and grief can't be expressed in words. This family is not only devastated and heartbroken by the loss of Jamaica, but also wrestling with the
So heartbreaking to know that this young lady has been taken from us so soon, taken from our children so soon, by the hands of someone she loved, someone she was trying to get away from, but just couldn't get away from them, from him soon enough. So he took her life. He left her dead. He left his children motherless. This is so heartbreaking, and I hope there are other young ladies in this world who are in abusive relationship, sees what is happening today in this world and seek help before it's too late. Until another video, guys, until I post again, be blessed, keep safe. If you're in a position, seek help. This should not be your final destination. Bye.